Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Amy here, the Mystical Badass, and I'm doing another little political one today. I'm not going to try to go very long here. I'm going to look at Kamala and what her true feelings on the border is. She is supposed to be visiting Friday on September 27th, and today is, I believe, the 23rd. 27, 26, 25, 24. Today's the 24th. As of now, I think. It's almost midnight. So, on Tuesday. So, I'm going to look at her true thoughts on Tim Walz. And because of what Trump said at the debate, I want to see what Joe Biden's true feelings on Kamala are. And I also want to see if she feels confident to win. Now, for Trump, I'm not doing a whole big thing. I want to look at the Project 2025. Okay. I'm also going to look at, like, a lot of people are asking about war and the election. So, the only thing I know about that, like, I'm not too schooled in the government stuff. But what I do know is inauguration date is January 20th. Plain and simple, point blank, period. So I don't know about the wartime president. I don't know all of those little things. I don't think the inauguration, January 20th, is a thing that there's no amendment, and it takes an amendment would be, just don't happen. It's extremely rare. So, but because people are asking, like, let's just ask Spirit, because shit happens, right? And I will ask who will be inaugurated, as I do every time now, okay? So, I'm just going to shuffle these all up in front of everybody because I'm getting kind of annoyed by, that the deck was fixed, and I fixed, or I planted cards. No, I take what I do very seriously, so not about that. There's that. And then for personal readings, you can always go to mysticalbadass.com. The link is above. Well, the website's above. The link is on my profile page. If this is YouTube, it's in the description below. And if this is TikTok, there's a little thing called leads. And if you want me to reach out to you to set up a session, you just click it and put in your name and email address if you'd like. So, mysticalbadass.com, you can see my services, my testimonials. You can book online. You can contact me if you have any questions. And let me see. I want to make sure you guys see these. So there's no shady stuff I can be blamed for. So, and on the website you can see a little bit about me too. It's how, just me and all that stuff. So let's get going here. I want to know what are Kamala's true, oh man, I'm not doing that on purpose. What are Harris's true feelings on the border, I guess, and immigration? The migrants. I'm trying to make sure I word it properly. So, the migrants and the border. What are her true feelings on the migrant and the border? United States border with Mexico. I'm going to shuffle one more time since I said that. What are Harris's views, true feelings on the United States border with Mexico? Okay, that was separated for me, so we take it. Well, right away, this would be Trump. So we're starting with Trump's wall and how she views it. So he's the air sign gentleman here, the King of Swords. This is her. She always shows up as like the Four of Cups. I don't get it. To me, it's like, her cups are never full. But to me, this is like, in this case, she's not thrilled with it. Doesn't care for the wall. Like, look at her. She's like, I'm over it. I'm bored with it. Doesn't do anything for me. Okay? This is not a positive card. She also feels that it causes obstacles. You got to be kidding me. You can't make this shit up. Seven of Cups, it's obstacles. If you know tarot, one of the things the Seven of Cups is obstacles. If you look at this card, there's like all of those cups are upside down, and there's slides, and there's ladders, and there's this, that, and the other. It's obstacles. The wall is an obstacle. Looks like she doesn't want the obstacles. She's bored with obstacles. Like, okay. So we can still see these. Just bring these forward. Her true feelings on the border. Honestly, she thinks it's a shit show. She thinks it's a dumpster fire. She had two choices here. One would be to lean toward nurturing your country, okay? The other is to like kind of walk away. She had two choices, the Two of Wands. One would be nurturing the country. One would be walking away from the shit show. So, I'm going to go a little bit more. Is there anything else about the border, or is there an ulterior motive for the migrants coming across the border? That was one of the questions I did not write down. Is there a motive with the Biden administration with the migrants coming across the border? This is a yes. Now, some of you might say, "Oh, that looks like Kamala when in the the presidency." You could go that far. I'm just going to take this as a solid yes. There is a motive. There's an ulterior motive behind it. I think that's the right word. It's been a long day. So, and that would bring them celebration in the White House. The Four of Wands would be her home. Okay. I kind of feel like I feel like I got all that. Is it going to work? Is it going to be successful? Is it going to be successful? Their motive for allowing or bringing, whatever which way it is, the migrants across the border from wherever they're coming from. So I believe that they're mostly all coming up from the South America. I don't think they're coming in from the other ways, but I'm not sure. I guess the only other way would be Canada. So, okay. Will the reasoning for having the migrants come across the border be successful? Well, I got three. I threw three down. I have the Sun, the World, and the Six of Pentacles. And to me, this is what, we have the Sun, right? Abundance. But then we have the border. So she, like, do you see how she's got that border around her? She's protected. So to me, it looks like a waste of money. Okay. Now, this doesn't even feel good. Like, I know I've said this before, but I even changed up the decks, thinking that if I read her from my Light Seers deck by Chris Ann, it's a great deck, but I thought if I changed it up and read Kamala with a different deck, not the Gilded Tarot, I would feel different, and I don't feel different. There's some shady stuff going on here. One more card as a clarifier on this, because this is, I have the Sun, the World. That could be, this could be, I'm feeling nauseous, so I don't like it. While I see the Sun as a firm, positive yes, I have a feeling that there's like, that the world comes in and that's the world shuts it out. So the world would mean, I believe, the country or certain laws. So while this is being made, let me know in the comments. If I remember right, wasn't there a city or a county or a state that was shutting down the ability of the migrants to, the non-citizens, how about that word, the non-citizens to vote? And I think that's where this is. I want to say that's where this is. It's shut down. But I do also believe that the Biden administration is paying money for this. Like there's money involved. There's an exchange of money here. And that's not because I wasn't asking if the migrants are going to get money, because they're getting money. It's all over the place. They're getting a lot of money to come up. So will it affect the election in 2024, November 2024? That's a no. Okay. All right. A couple other questions here. I'm going to keep those separate. What are Harris's true thoughts on Tim Walz? What are Harris's true thoughts on Tim Walz? The Five of Pentacles. Not very highly. The thoughts aren't great. This is definitely not a positive. She feels like he drains her. Not very bright. Like, that's dim. I'm not saying he's not smart. I am not saying. She's just very critical. Okay? So this is how she views him. I'm going to throw one more down. She also sees him as a very negative energy. Just a negative, very negative energy. So I do feel that they clash. They clash. They do. They do. And we're going to throw all these back in here because why not? What are Joe Biden's true feelings on Kamala Harris? What are Joe Biden's true feelings on Kamala Harris? What are Joe Biden's true feelings on Kamala Harris? That she's an obstacle. She causes like emotional roller coasters. She's up and she's down. She's hot and she's cold. And I want to get a clarifier on this one. Is this that she can handle stuff, or is she a manipulator? A positive would be that she handles stuff properly, or a lot of stuff. Handles a lot of things. And negative would be that she's a manipulator. Okay. So he does think that she can handle things. I got a positive there. So Joe Biden sees her as an obstacle, or that she's just ups and downs a lot, but that she can handle things. Okay. Does Harris feel confident that she's going to win this election? I'm going to throw one card down as a yes or no. Does Harris feel confident that she will win this election, please? Yes or no? Does Harris feel confident that she's going to win this election? I know it's annoying to probably sit there and watch me shuffle, but I want to make sure the energy is correct. You can always fast forward a little bit. Does she feel confident that she's going to win the presidency in November? Not really. She knows that it's rough. She knows that it's rocky. She knows that she's in a storm. This, to me, is a no. Okay? So she's not feeling confident. Oh, somebody wanted me to ask if she has a drinking problem. I don't judge. But I'm also not going to run the country. Or run for running the country. Does Kamala Harris have a drinking problem? Does she have a dependency issue with alcohol? Yes or no? No, it's not a dependency issue. Okay. So now we go to Trump. Project 2025. I want to know Donald Trump's real thoughts and feelings on Project 2025. This is what I know. In April 2022, he was on an airplane with the leader of the president of the Heritage Foundation, which is where Project 2025 comes out of. They were on a plane together. Roberts chartered a plane. Trump was on it. They went to wherever they went. Trump gave a speech. And it was a positive speech. But that was 2022. And Project 2025 did not come out until, oh my God, all the numbers, 2023. So it wasn't even done. And remember, this is, before anyone jumps, the project here is for recommendation only. It's a policy recommendation. This does not mean etched in stone, but if he agrees with a lot of the things, then he agrees with a lot of the things. I did see that some of the people that, like Navarro and Stephen Miller, somebody Miller, they are not agreeing with it either. Okay. Donald Trump's real thoughts on Project 2025. Okay. There we go. Okay. He's not trying to get uptight about it. He's very go with the flow. He's not getting all emotional about it. He is temperance here. Temperance would be the emotional balance. So he's not fuming, he's not angry, and he's not happy. It's just pretty balanced about it, okay? It would have to go through, what is that? I sound so dumb here, but I'm not super political, so I guess that's a good thing. The House, the Senate, it would have to be voted on the floor and stuff. So, so he's not overly, ooh, yay, but he's not, okay? Now, I will say, he's not giving it much energy, okay? The Five of Cups, you know what, he's just like, whatever, I'm not going to let, and I think this is about everybody coming at him about it. He's not letting that bring him down. Cup is half full, so he's still trying to stay positive about how they're coming at him. Does he agree with, let's say, half of the policy recommendations in Project 2025? Yes or no, please? No. He walks away from them with the Eight of Cups here. He does not agree with them, okay? So I see some people, I'm going to ask this because I know some people are saying, oh, he's going to ban terminations. And before I even say this, he can't. It's up to the states. But for some reason, I think that people still think that is going to do that. But so I'm going to ask, is he going to even try to ban terminations? This is a no. The devil is obviously a no. Okay? Devil is not a positive. Let me see. Does Donald Trump mean it when he disavows the Project 2025 plan? Yes, this is a solid yes. This is a Ten of Pentacles. It's a very positive card. So yes. I'm trying to think real quick here. Anything else that we can ask about Trump? Oh, okay. I do feel, before I even throw any cards down, I feel in my gut that there's going to be another attempt. So will there be another attempt on Donald J. Trump's life before the election 2024? Yes or no? Yes, it is in the works. We know this. Like, it's being planned out. It's in the works. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to ask, who's going to win the inauguration? Who will be inaugurated January 20th, 2025? Bear with me. For personal readings, you can go to mysticalbadass.com. The link is on the page. You can click the little leads button down below if this is TikTok. And if it's not TikTok, you can go down below in the descriptions and click the link right to the page. You can message me on here if it's the Tickety Talk. Or you can go right to the website, message me if you have questions. You can book online. You can see all my services. All of that stuff. All right. I'm going to put two cards down. Harris is on the left. Trump is on the right. Who is going to win? Who is going to be the inaugurated January 20th of 2025? Who will be inaugurated January 20th of 2025? This is Harris. This is Trump. Kamala Harris is a Two of Cups. Donald Trump, the Three of Pentacles. Everything is lining up. Again, obviously 3 is stronger than 2. She might be going home to hubby. Everything's lining up. Okay, guys. That's it. I got Donald Trump again, being inaugurated 2025. Love him or hate him. This looks like what's happening. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care. Bye.